Hello my heroes, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to film a favorites video for you guys for the month of August. August was probably one of the funnest months this year. Well, actually, it was all over the place. But my husband's family came from Ecuador, and we also went to Miami for a very, 2 to 3 days. It was so much fun. I did post on my Instagram story if you guys are interested. That is where I update you guys if I leave the state or the country. Coming very soon in 6 weeks, I'll be going to Dominican Republic. I am kind of really sad that summer is over and I wasn't able to go anywhere outside of the country, but again, I will be going in October to Dominican, which is weird because it starts getting cold and I'm having a week of summer, which is awesome. But yeah, that's not the point of this video, but I am going to show you guys my monthly favorites right now, so just stay tuned. Alright, so let's start out with how I have been removing and what I've been using to remove my makeup. So in Miami we literally had 4 days, so not gonna lie, I did not wash my face with water until the next morning. We will stay up till 5-6 o'clock in the morning drinking and just talking and playing games and stuff. So I was obsessed with the Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm from Pharmacy. If you guys have not seen Pharmacy, it is sold at Sephora. It's amazing. It is a green little balm, but it melts into the skin. It's kind of close to the Clinique makeup removing balm, but this one's 100 times better in my opinion. I had waterproof eyebrows and also waterproof mascara, and you literally do little circular motions, and with the wipey it's gone. Makes it and made it so much easier for me to remove my makeup. Obviously this is like a sample size, but I will be ordering the big size or purchasing it in store because I'm obsessed and it is affordable. The next skincare product that I have been loving is actually the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Face Butter, and I've been using this at night to really hydrate my skin. I do have oily skin, but I do like really hydrating my skin. Before I apply this, I actually apply the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum, and this is a collagen booster. If you guys don't know, collagen is actually what helps your skin I was gonna say age, not age. It helps your collagen basically tighten up so you age slower. I absolutely love this serum. It smells like oranges, and I apply my moisturizer from Josie right on top of that, and that has been my night routine lately. I switch it up all the time, but as of right now, that is what I'm using. Alright, so skincare out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and talk about two primers that I've been absolutely loving for foundation. And one of them is the NARS Smooth and Protect Primer. I love this one because it's SPF 50. It smooths out my foundation perfectly. I love it. If you like more silicone feeling primers, but a little bit more towards the professional feeling side, this one's going to be the guy for you. I love it. The other one I've been loving is Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. This one actually has rosehip and argan oil in it, and it's pore perfecting. This one I love because it smooths out my complexion. So it's like a perfect prep for my foundation. It does give you a little bit of a cast when you first apply it, so don't freak out. But I've been obsessed with it. The argan oil helps it not overly dry out your skin, since I normally only use really matte foundations. So I have been obsessed with this guy. Alright, so in the same family, I have been obsessed with two stick foundations. First I'm going to talk about, I guess you could say, one of the newest ones that came out, and this one is the NARS Velvet Matte Foundation Stick. I am in the shade Stromboli Medium 3. Now it does come with one side of a sponge, and then the other side is just a typical stick foundation. Now this one, I do love it, but I do have to put translucent powder on top of my primer and then apply the foundation in order for my foundation on my nose not to get oily throughout the day. Other than that, I love it. I get so many compliments of when I wear this foundation, period. I feel like in general, when I wear NARS, either Sheer Glow or All Day Luminous, everybody tends to like that one on my skin. I guess NARS is a foundation and concealer that loves my skin. Hopefully it stays that way. Alright, and the next foundation is actually a cheaper version of it, but it's a little bit more matte, and I don't have to set my primer into place with translucent powder before I use this. I could use this one. Basically, I used it the entire time I was in Florida, and it is the Sephora Make No Mistake foundation stick, and this one's in the shade 8 Bamboo. They do have about 20 shades. I love the formula of this. I know I've seen a couple videos of people saying that it's hard to move around. I haven't found that problem. I did 3 stripes. I usually do 3 stripes on my cheeks and a little bit on my forehead and 2 on my nose and a little bit on my chin, and then I blend it out with the Beauty Blender, and I haven't had any issues with it, you know, moving around my skin. But I do very much love it. I feel like these two are the matte versions of Hourglass and Makeup Forever stick foundations, which I absolutely love. I just cannot wear them in the summer because they're too dewy for me in the summer, but I love these two. Alright, so let's stay within complexion. I have been obsessed with the Huda Beauty 3D highlighting palette. I have the shade, OMG, where are you? Oh, Golden Sands edition. I have been absolutely loving this one. It comes obviously with the cream. It has 2 highlighters and kind of like a blush-ish. I absolutely love applying a cream and then a powder highlight on my cheekbones. I love the formula of this. Throughout the day, it looks so smooth and hydrated. It still doesn't like, it's, to me, this is all my opinion, it doesn't make my pores stand out, and I love that it looks really smooth throughout the day. The only issue I have a little bit with this, I wish this was a little bit darker since it's the darker of the two, just because I feel like if I get a tan, it's going to look very ashy on me. But other than that, I love the formula, and I absolutely love this little palette. And I did take that with me on vacation, by the way. Alright, so the next highlight, I guess you could say, I have been obsessed with is the Makeup Forever, oops, I'm sorry, Makeup Forever Duos. You could either buy a 3-pan, which I think is 45, 2 is 35, and then 1 is 22. I might be wrong, but that's what I think. I bought 2 highlighters, but I use the darker highlighter as a blush. That's actually what I have on my face right now as my blush, which is the darker one here. I'll go ahead and write it on the screen since I have to pop them out. And then I also really love this highlighter right here. But I do love the number 2 highlighter compact that they have more than I do this one personally. But I really love the deeper highlight as my blush. It gives such a beautiful bronzy look. Also on my face right now is something that I'm so late to the train on, and it is the Balm Bahama Mama bronzer. I know I am beyond late for this guy. I absolutely love how it looks. I actually even use it to contour my nose, and obviously I have it on right now. Unfortunately, my Makeup Forever favorite 20M bronzer is going to be discontinued. I'm trying to see if I can find it on websites, and I can't. So I wish they would have let us know so I could have bought like 3 before they took it off the shelf, but it's too late. But other than that, I feel like this is the closest one that I can find that I like the formula and the color of. Again, I do really like it. I'm very late to the train because everybody else in the mama had already had a mama. But I love that one. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into lashes. Lately, I have been loving mascara. Other than my Better Than Sex mascara, which is my hands down favorite, I wanted to take a cheaper alternative to Florida. So I actually took, I had to buy a new one, the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. I did also buy the waterproof version again. So I have the waterproof version somewhere in there, and this one. And then I have been obsessed also with the L'Oreal Voluminous, oh my god, Voluminous primer. I love applying primer underneath my lashes since I have not been wearing fake eyelashes. I love it because it gives it a little bit more volume and a little bit more length, and also helps condition your lashes. But yeah, these two have been my babies. I love them. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into lips. I have been obsessed with two liquid lipsticks, and one of them I got in Boxycharm, and unfortunately I don't know the color or the name of the company because it literally is already scribbled off. See, that kind of sucks, but it's actually what I have on right now. It's a beautiful, I feel like a mauve warm color. No, just me. I love how it applies. I do like the longevity. Unfortunately on me, since I do drink coffee majority of the day or tea, it comes off right here unfortunately, so that's the only issue I have. But other than that, I love it. The one that I've been wearing majority of the time is the Kathleen Lights Miami Fever. This is actually the old packaging. Yes, I still have the old packaging, the original, but I do have a new one right back there that my sister-in-law purchased when they were, I believe, half off. So she got herself one and got me one. Love this color. It's such a beautiful warm color, and personally that's like my perfect nude, and I love warm tones on my complexion. Alright, so I have three eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to go ahead and get on with the one that I feel like everybody has been talking about. I do love this palette. If you don't like the person, don't like the palette, that's your opinion. I personally really like this eyeshadow palette. It's one of my favorites, and it is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collaboration. I do love this palette, and it's not just because it's Morphe or Jaclyn Hill. I love the colors. The only color I feel like that is missing in this palette is the like a bone color, just so that I could set my eyeshadow primer into place. But other than that, I do absolutely love this eyeshadow palette. I've used it so many times, and it's one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes right now at the moment. Alright, the other two, I have had so many issues with this brand in the past, but of course I have already purchased their eyeshadow palettes and I still love them. Fortunately, it was actually last holiday, so I'm going to give them a try again this year. But it was Juvia's Place. I love the pigmentation of these eyeshadows. I love the formula. I love how they apply. They're like, don't even have to think about it, eyeshadow palettes. You just apply it and they all blend in perfectly together, and I just love them. They're really good. If you haven't tried them, I would recommend definitely picking up this one. It's a perfect everyday vacation kind of palette, other than, again, it doesn't have a color for all over your lid to set your primer, but that's only if you actually set your primer. I personally like setting my primer because it helps my eyeshadows blend more smooth, so that's personally why I love it. But I do love Juvia's Place eyeshadow palettes. I have the other two down there, and I believe they released another one as well, but I love them. That's all I really have. Alright, so that is pretty much it, my heroes. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see any in-depth reviews on any of the products that I mentioned today, go ahead and just comment it down below. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. That is how I know you even want to see more videos from me. I love my heroes oh so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Ciao, my heroes.
The world won't stop, so we won't stop neither. Gotta go sunlight, and we face them with no fear. And it's always on my mind.